What if I told you that by the time the first light breaks tomorrow, everything about your financial future could change? This isn't exaggeration, rumor from an internet forum, or recycled hype from the past. We're talking about the clearest and strongest signs yet that the Iraqi Dinar IQD and the Vietnamese Dong VND could finally revalue as soon as sunrise tomorrow. Multiple high-level signals across the global financial system are all pointing in the same direction right now. If you've been holding, waiting, or simply watching from the sidelines, this is the moment to be fully alert. In this urgent update, we're covering every critical piece of intel, from banking lockdowns to Forex market surges, insider government movements, and more. Stay locked in until the end, because we may be counting down the final hours before history is made, and you won't want to miss a single detail. Let's start with the activity happening behind closed doors. Over the last 24 hours, major global banks, including Tier 1 institutions in the US, Europe, and the Gulf, have reportedly gone into what's known as silent standby mode. This means all communications about currency conversions and exchange rates have been restricted. These quiet periods are rare and typically only occur when something major is on the verge of going live. Employees are under tight non-disclosure orders, rate sheets are locked down, and internal memos are routed through secure channels only. This is often the very last step before a large financial event, like a revaluation, is initiated. And right now, that's exactly the pattern we're seeing across multiple banking hubs. The timing matches closely with reports of overnight activation coming directly from Baghdad. If correct, IQD rate adjustments could begin moving before dawn, hitting late at night or early morning for many in the United States. From inside Iraq, reports suggest the Central Bank of Iraq, CBI, has now completed all final steps ahead of an RV. Trusted sources indicate that updated rate sheets have been issued to regional branches, and selected staff are now on movement restrictions for the next 48 hours. This isn't routine. These are high-level security measures that typically accompany major currency actions. Baghdad has reportedly shifted into what's called a secure transition phase, the same terminology used during prior rate adjustments. When combined with the banking lockdowns and the increased Forex activity, these developments point toward a major change already in progress. If the plan holds, activation could occur at sunrise Baghdad time, which translates to tonight or the very early hours in the West. This could be the exact moment dinar holders have waited for, so readiness is key. Now we turn to the Vietnamese Dong, which is also sending strong signals. Over the last several days, both Asian and European currency trading systems have marked the VND with a TRE pending rate adjustment notice. That phrase is extremely uncommon, and usually only appears when a revaluation process is already taking shape in the background. This strongly hints that the VND could revalue at the same time as the IQD, or within a very narrow time frame afterward. Reports also indicate private meetings between Vietnam's central bank and IMF advisors in recent days, focusing on currency stability and international compliance. By all accounts, Vietnam has hit every technical milestone needed for a value increase. With growing foreign reserves and booming manufacturing exports, its economy is more robust than ever. Experts now believe the VND is ready to return to a true market value, potentially alongside the dinar as part of a coordinated currency basket shift. So what does this mean for you, the holders, the long-time believers, and the ones who stayed the course? It means being absolutely ready in every sense, physically, mentally, and logistically. If an RV kicks off in the early morning, you might only have hours to move. That means having your currency counted, verified, and stored securely, along with all necessary documentation ready to present. Have your ID, proof of purchase, appointment confirmations, and any contact details for groups or redemption centers on hand. Once notifications roll out, things will move fast, possibly faster than any previous financial event you've witnessed. This is not a time for last-minute scrambling. Many of you have been preparing for years, and this could be the moment it all pays off. Treat tonight as your final preparation window. There are also strong indications that Tier 4B, which covers many private holders and certain online connected groups, could receive early notifications before the general public. If you fall into this category, you'll need to keep a close watch on your email inbox, encrypted communication apps, or any official group sites you follow. Do not expect a public news alert to confirm the RV before it happens. Early clues could include sudden shifts on Forex monitoring platforms, unusual ATM or banking service delays, or short-term outages on major financial websites. These are often quiet signs that back-end systems are being updated in real time. The early tier may have just a 72-hour window to exchange privately before public rates go live. Your best strategy is to stay sharp and respond quickly, but remain calm and methodical. Bank contacts are also suggesting there could be a brief, highly controlled redemption window right after the potential activation tomorrow morning. This would be open only to pre-registered or pre-cleared individuals and would occur under tight security before the RV is made public. The aim would be to complete as many large, high-priority transactions as possible before the broader population becomes aware. This could explain why many intel sources have gone quiet in recent hours. If you're in any group that has promised early notifications, now is the time to verify your logins, passwords, and contact information. Don't be caught unprepared. When the window opens, it may close just as quickly. The time for guessing is over. The time for action is here. Stepping back, this potential RV isn't just about two currencies. It could be the spark for a larger global financial realignment in which multiple undervalued currencies are reset to fair market levels. This would be part of a much broader economic correction aimed at addressing long-standing imbalances in trade and wealth distribution. Whether you buy into global reset theories or not, the fact remains that several nations are simultaneously positioning themselves for major currency adjustments. Iraq and Vietnam are at the front of this movement, having implemented reforms and prepared their economies for years. If tomorrow morning truly marks the start, the global financial map could look completely different within a week. It's also worth recognizing the emotional path so many of you have traveled to get here. This isn't just a numbers game. It's been years of patience, sacrifice, and unwavering belief. Many have doubted you, some have even mocked you, and yet here you are, still holding, still hoping, and now possibly standing at the edge of fulfillment. For many, this potential revaluation means more than a bank deposit. It's the doorway to paying off debt, securing a home, funding future generations, or helping others in ways you've dreamed about. That's why this moment feels so profound. It's the reward for perseverance when giving up might have been easier. As this critical window approaches, it's essential to keep your thinking clear and separate genuine signals from empty hype. The indicators are strong, the silence from banks is unusual, and the timing lines up, but that doesn't mean acting rashly. Make decisions based on preparation and sound judgment. This community has lasted because it learned to distinguish between noise and real news. So as we wait for sunrise tomorrow, stay calm, but remain ready. If you've done the work, you're exactly where you need to be. Being prepared, not just lucky, is what will make the difference. So, what should you do next? Start by checking your exchange materials one last time tonight. Confirm your counted currency, identification, receipts, and any group instructions you've been given. Create a final checklist. Then, set up all your alert systems, phone, email, and secure communication channels. And finally, get some rest, because if things go live in Baghdad at dawn, they could start moving in the US before most people are even awake. There's no reason to panic, but every reason to prepare as if this is it. If tomorrow morning is the real thing, your entire financial path could change before breakfast. Our channel will be on full watch all night and into the early hours. The moment official movement is confirmed, whether through Forex data, private confirmations, or banking system changes, we'll bring you the update here. Avoid relying on unverified groups or unreliable sources during this time. Stick to calm, fact-check channels that focus on real preparation. If this is the moment, the next 24 hours will be unlike anything you've experienced and will guide you through every step. Subscribe now and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a single critical development. To everyone holding IQD or VND, congratulations for making it to this point. It's been a long road filled with false starts, delays, and uncertainty. But tonight feels different. The silence is heavy, the banks are ready, and the timing is aligned. If sunrise brings the revaluation, your journey begins in just a few hours. Stay steady, keep your focus, and remember wealth is not only about what you gain, but how you use it. Be the kind of light that makes a difference after this event. Share this update with every holder you know, especially tonight, because by sunrise, the currency world could change forever. Thank you for staying strong. Thank you for believing. Get ready, the signals are live, and the moment we've all waited for may be just hours away.